Mic check, 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 checks in the mail. All right. Here, I'll give you the intro.
Preservation capital is more important than making money. And you want to lock your trades, but you also want to protect your downside at the same time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of American Dream Trading.com's live futures and education outreach program. We are an outreach of American Dream Trading.com, which was created by, owned by, is incorporated by Chad Christian, whom we affectionately call Coach. And why do we call him Coach? Well, you know why if you've listened here more than 1 or 2 days, is because he coaches us through the muddy waters of everything investing, such as day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, dividend income investing, covered calls, cash secured puts, you name it. If it can be invested in, Coach educates us on how to do that. He helps us to develop a skill that nobody can take away from us at any time. We are able to, and we are trained to, make our own decisions upon entering and exiting a trade at any given time, unlike the call out groups that tell you to buy XYZ, sell XYZ. You have no clue why. They're just telling it to, and you're parroting what they're saying. That does not work in the long term. Why? Because what happens when that person disappears? Now you don't have anybody yelling at you when to buy and when to sell. You have no clue what they base their decisions on, right? So we'd rather educate you so that you can make those decisions on your own. So you don't need some random dude such as myself on the internet telling you when to buy or sell, right? That's why we don't do that here at American Dream Trading. We are an education and trading training company. So it takes a while to develop the skills to do this. It's not easy, it takes a lot of work, but over time, and if you come in with an empty cup, you'll be able to do that. My name is Mark McSee. I'm one of the moderators here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. A little discombobulated at the moment. I had some technical issues I was trying to resolve, and I did probably about a minute and a half before we went live. So I'm trying to gain some composure back here while I was freaking out trying to get this thing running. So anyway, I'm glad you could be here today. Before I forget, hopefully you all over there on TikTok now have a different view. How does that look? You got the full screen view. I might have to make another adjustment. I think I bumped something. And let's see here. Doug, got a comment question there. Doug?
Yes, the TikTok sounds like you're in an echo cage. The YouTube sounds really good.
Yep. That's an issue I have to resolve. I'm thinking it's more of my connection issue than anything.
Okay.
Because it comes and goes. Hopefully, I can turn my gain down a little bit more, but I don't believe that's going to resolve that issue.
No, it's pretty light on the volume. My computer volume's almost all the way up, and you're still pretty light. So,
okay.
But all in all, it looks pretty good.
All right. We'll go with that. Still working out the bugs. Got a laptop here now that can run TikTok Studio on it. So now you can have that full screen view. I don't know what it looks like to you right now, but I think my screen might be messed up on it. Might have to tick. Let me look. I'll just look and see what it looks like on my phone here while we're talking about it. It'll only take me a minute, right? See what it looks like. I'm going to do that here real quick. Oh, that looks all right. Never mind. All right. I did test it the other day, but that needs to go away. So I just need to clip that little part off up there, and I'll be good to go. And we'll worry about them little things later. Doesn't affect you asking questions and all that good jazz. All right. We'll go with what we got for today. I'll work out the bugs over the next couple days, hopefully. Now I'm reconnecting. It's losing its connection. TikTok. All right. Anyhow, we're glad you could be here with us, even if you do have a boomer running the controls here. thing here. I gotta check there. All right. Let's see. All right, check. It should be all there now. Anyhow, we'll talk about futures here today. If you have any questions, feel free to type them into the chat box. And we'll do our best to answer those questions live as we have time to do so. I'll be looking at your comments as they happen. And I don't need that up there, do I? That'd be a good place for that. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Well, I tell you what, there's so many buttons you got to click around this place. There we go. Okie dokie. So if you got any questions, type them down there in the chat box, and we'll do our best to answer them as time allows. We'll do some live trading probably. We'll answer your questions. And is YouTube going all right? There we go. All right. So I got that going. Okay. Okie dokie. Back at it. Yes, I am discombobulated. All right. So let me tell you what happened here at American Dream Trading here yesterday and today. You heard us talking about the diamond memberships for the last few weeks. Coach took a $20,000 price membership and knocked it down to $5,000. That would be our diamond membership. That promotion ended on Sunday at the strike of midnight Sunday morning. So at 12:01. However, the change back from 5,000 to 20,000 did not take hold in the software. So we have a glitch. Our glitch is your benefit because as of right now on our website, unless it's been fixed in the last few minutes, you could still purchase that diamond membership for $5,000. All right. So you head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com and you can scroll down there about halfway down. You'll see a link to our free Discord. Grab that, and you'll also see the link right next to it to our membership pages. Go in there and grab that diamond membership. It's the motherlode of all memberships. It gets you a lifetime membership. Pay one time, $5,000. Never, ever, ever, ever pay again. The mentorship alone with Coach is $6,000 a year, so you're already getting a big deal just because of that to start with. So it's well worth it. You get lifetime memberships in stocks and stock options and crypto and in the futures. If you're over there on YouTube, Doug's been so kind to post a direct link, clickable link in our YouTube live chat over there that will take you directly to the membership page. Okay. The diamond is the best value overall. Now we do have each one of those individual memberships you can pay annually, semi-annually, quarterly, or monthly on a reoccurring membership basis. However, if you want to do the diamond, that's $5,000. That's basically the equivalent of 2 years worth or less of annual memberships. So if you was to buy, the futures alone is $2,500. So 2 years is $5,000, right? So, but with that $5,000 you pay up front, you get memberships to everything in there forever, and you have no reoccurring fees. Everything is included there automatically. Nothing is carried over, right? So check that out over there. We also have the other promotions such as the VIP Gold Lifetime for $8,000. Again, why you would buy that is beyond me when you can get the diamond membership. Now that $8,000 lifetime is a great value, don't get me wrong, especially when the diamond gets fixed and goes back to 20,000. But even at 20,000, that's still a great value. So as you can see, all those things, if you add them all up, it's over $50,000 alone right there. We did have our drawing for our free member, our free $1,000 cash. We did have that drawing. I'll let Coach declare the winner on that. I believe it was probably somebody watching free. He should have got an email of contact on that if that was you that won. If you're in here, go ahead and holler so we know that you know about it. If not, check your emails. The person's name starts with a D. I'll just leave it at that. I'll allow Coach to announce that officially tomorrow. So check that out for that free 1,000. All right.
Michael's in the tickety tock. He said he's the one that won it.
Well,
Congratulations.
That ain't the name that I saw picked.
Michael?
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it started with a D.
Michael's 475.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes, sir.
What the heck was I looking? Well, then congratulations. You got that email then, sir? Should have got a notification somehow. Okay. Trent said he saw the same thing. I don't know. For some reason I was thinking it started with a D. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Well, that's my name.
All right. Make sure you respond to that email if you haven't already, so Coach knows. Coach was not here today.
It could have been mine. Are you sure it wasn't the D?
Thanks for playing. Try again. Anyway, oh, okay, he did respond. Yeah, I don't know if you watched this morning's 9 to 11 program, but Coach was off today, and I filled in for him. So congratulations to you, sir. Be nice to have $1,000 in cold, hard cash. See that? Are you a free member there, Michael? Are you a member at all? You in our free membership? Do you have our free Discord? And Michael is over on TikTok. And he's a regular visitor on top of it. Michael, do you have our free Discord already? So you wait for him to respond there. Anyhow. All right. We'll see what else we got here. So anyway. Oh, you've been a member? Oh, okay. Free member or paid member? Been a paid member the whole time? Okay. Sorry. Why don't I recognize your name? I mean, I see you in here every day. Also, he says he's a member. Okay, good. Also, we are doing a thing for everybody who's interested, who's not currently a member, or if you're just a free member over in the Discord. Let me get a drink here, wet my whistle. Hang on. I need to click something here. Good. All right. Anyway, I got to send some Bruno a message here. All right. Oh, just got the diamond last Saturday. Well, congratulations to you, sir. That was the smartest thing you could do. And look at that. And you won $1,000 on top of it. Ha ha! There you go.
It's a heck of a week.
Yeah. Yeah. He just made a life-changing decision to invest in himself, and he won $1,000. How about that? All for just showing up. Imagine that. Good. J Trades over there on YouTube. Yes, I had issues this morning, and I just didn't realize what the issue was until a minute and a half, before this broadcast started. But yes, I go through OBS, which goes through Restream, yada, yada, yada. And I'm actually running on a separate laptop to run my studio because I run my system on a Mac. And Mac does not work with TikTok Live Studio. So yada, yada, yada. It's a bunch of jumping through hoops. So now I got an extra computer sitting on my desk running TikTok Studio. But it works, I guess. By the way, speaking of TikTok, if the audio is okay, would you type in a 1? If it's got a slight echo, or an echo, type in a 2 so I know that. I know it comes and goes. I had somebody message me, said it sounded okay. Anyway. Yeah, so I use multiple softwares to get the message out to everybody on the different platforms, as they all have different requirements. So it's been quite the journey. Now I have 2 microphones because I had to have a separate microphone for the laptop. So I didn't want to just scream through the laptop speaker, so I went and bought another microphone. Anyway, neither here nor there.
There's a lot of volume coming in right now, Mark.
A little loud?
No, I'm staying in the market.
Oh, okay. I thought I was talking about my broadcast, and you said volume.
No, I'm talking about the indices. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Good. TikTok, you should be able to hear the people on Zoom talking now. It's not the best setup, but I have it feeding back through the microphone. Yes, ES is taking off here. Oh, I missed that break and hold above the 9. What do we got over here? Can I play that? I can do that. There's a wall at 930, which is like 2 away. Let's see what we want to do here. Let's go in here and enter a trade. Let me see if I can catch a little bounce up. Of course, that order is already gone. I didn't look one last time, but we'll see. We can write it up here and see what we end up with, if anything. There's a position. I'm up $750 already, so that ain't too shabby. Right, let me move my stop up a little bit. I'm going to run it tight, lock into profits, and be done with it. Now I'm up $1,250 on this trade on ES, and I actually missed 2/3 of it. I entered this after it already was late. It's still on the uprise. The only reason I did is because I seen this 930 up here, order up here, and I'm going to lock into profits. See, now I waited too long as I was talking about it. Wanted this 930, but it pushed down, so that made the price drop down. Now I'm down 250. Now I'm at break even. So it's okay. This is just paper trading money anyway. It's not real, but as you can see, I entered the trade, and I also entered automatically with a stop because my stops are pre-programmed. Now I'm writing it down here, and this little widget down here, you can see real time what the open loss profit is over here. Okay, so I was getting ready to click out of it and close it, but I wanted to come in here to point at the L2 that order right there, it's still there, right there, that 930. I need that to work its way up there now, but by the time I started to point it out, they'd throw other orders in to push the price down, so it is what it is. Real time, I would have already closed it. All right, Coach says, yes, we can hear Discord now. Good job, Mark. Yes, I was a boomer running the controls here, Coach, and the boomer figured it out with a minute and a half to go before the live here today, so it's resolved that issue. Still not the best what I want, but all right, we'll see how it works. Thank you very much. And all right, what does a Diamond Lifetime membership do or have access to? Wow, what a fantastic question. Well, if you go to AmericanDreamTrading.com and look at the premium membership, look at the VIP membership, look at the VIP gold membership, look at the crypto membership, and look at the futures membership and everything that's included in each and every one of those memberships, that's what the diamond is, right? I can play this video here for you that details everything. Now, let me show, I do have a comparison chart here, which you can find over in our free Discord at AmericanDreamTrading.com. All right, let me show you this comparison chart here. As you can see, this is a Diamond Lifetime. It has everything is included. It's our all-inclusive membership. They get you your Zoom calls starting at 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily, Monday through Friday. It also, I'm just going to skip around a little bit. It also includes Saturday training with that. It gets you all the membership lounges, such as the regular membership lounge. It gives you hot stock picks. It gives you the pre-market trading ideas where we give you the pre-market open levels to watch out for on our 12 or 13 stocks that we watch daily. It's the big market movers. But also, I'm trying to get my cataract. It gets you the IPO Center. It gets you videos on demand. It also gets you the VIP Lounge, workshop classes, VIP training videos, trading view indicators, the weekend training, live Apple chat, live futures chat. What else do we got? Tech support, 1 hour tech support for each. It gives you also the breakout rooms on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And all these things are recorded, by the way, so you can go back and watch them. It gets you the VIP Gold Lounge access. It gets you the VIP Gold newsletter and the Futures newsletter once a week. On Saturdays, it gets you all the Zoom meeting notes. It gets you the Futures Zoom also. You can go in there. We have this live Futures Zoom. By the way, I'm up $3,500 on this trade, and it's still climbing. I'm up 4,000 now. Let me move my stop up here, lock in some of this profit. This is how you lock in your profit as it goes up. So I'm trying to do two things here at once. This is why I do not trade my real account. What if I was reading that off to you and it went the other way? I would have had no clue, right? So I'm just going to lock it in. So I'm up for $4,000 right now. It also gets you the futures lounges, futures training videos, futures newsletter, futures Zoom replays, futures live chat, the trading view indicators, the crypto lounge, crypto trading videos, crypto live chat, the mentorship classes, which that alone is $6,000 a year with coach. That's like a one-on-one class with coach once a week every Thursday. Let me slide my stop up some more because now I am up $5,000. I'm going to start locking some of this profit in just in case. I'm up $5,500. I want to run this up here to this 59.36, which is probably where it's going to stop at, bounce at. Why is that, Mark? Because Mark has a historical level marked on that line there. I'm going to see if it's going to bust through there or not. If it does, fine. If it pulls back, I'm going to put a tight stop up there because I'm already up $9,000, $8,500. I'm just going to put a stop there while I'm talking. We'll see what we end up with. I'm at 87.50 right now. It's probably going to pull back because it's not breaking through there. All right, let's see here. Matter of fact, here, let's just do it this way. Let me just go ahead and sell that for $8,500 and be done with it. All right, so that's how we do that. Let's just get out of that trade. And that amount of time we was talking, I made $8,500. Now, yes, Mark, that was paper trading. Yes, it was. But that's how we do it around here. Why? Because that's why. So the Diamond membership is our all-inclusive, everything included membership. It's the creme de la creme. It's the cat's meow. It's the mother of all memberships. It's the kitchen sink even thrown in there. The other thing that this doesn't tell you about is that anything that we create in the future here at American Dream Trading, and we do have 3 new products about to be released here within the next, I'd say, well, I don't want to put words in coach's mouth, but real soon, let's put it that way. One of them, just to kind of give you an idea, is going to be priced at $1,000 a month. So there's $12,000 a year right there, and there's no lifetime or any discounts on that one. It's a high-end product with specialized taste. Oh, look at that. Good thing I got out of that. Look, it pulled back right back here to our critical level, right? Didn't break or hold above that level, and that's why I wanted to get out of that and end up with whatever I ended up with without fees, something, I don't know. Anyway, I've been playing around here forever, so didn't reset anything. It was whatever it was, $9,000. So there we go. So in other words, it gives you everything that we got, everything that we have. There's proper English. I talk like I got a Flint education, which I don't. I got one worse. I got a Ohio education. So check that out. It's all at AmericanDreamTrading.com. I mean, we have all our other memberships also. But I just can't right now because this deal is such a great deal. It would not make any logical or financial sense to go spend $8,000 just to get a one VIP Gold Complete membership. What's the sense in that, right? You don't get all the other memberships, such as crypto and futures, and to be able to trade stocks and stock options also. So check that out. Now, I understand people don't have $5,000 laying around, but if you do, if you have a means of getting it, I would highly suggest you get it before Coach figures out how to fix the glitch in the website there to get the membership to go back to 20,000, right? And believe me, this is not a game we're playing here. It was supposed to go back to 20 Sunday morning, and it didn't. So I guess we didn't really realize it until this morning. So it is still active. As long as you go there and click on the Diamond membership and it says $5,000, it's still in effect. Now, if you go there and it says 20, so be it. You have to pay 20. Still fantastic value. It's an over $50,000 actual value if you would go buy all our memberships at the same time. So plus all the a la carte things. So go over and get that. I don't know what's stopping you. 575 Michael got it last Saturday, and not only did that, but he won $1,000 cold hard cash, he told us. So congratulations to him, right, for getting that. Congratulations for winning all that cold hard cash. So just by showing up every day, right? So so back in, there's Coach actually typing over there on our YouTube live chat. It says American Dream Trading, highlighted in yellow. He heard me talk about that 5,000. I was trying to sneak it by him in case he didn't know. but you ain't getting nothing past Coach. He's a pretty sharp cookie. You can't fool him unless he goes out of town and we don't tell him. But he didn't go out of town. Anyway, they're still working on the back end trying to get that fixed. So as long as it says 5,000, you can buy them all day long. So head on over there. I don't know why you'd want to spend 6,000 or 8,000 on one of the other memberships when you can get everything for one price of 5,000, and it will go back to 20 as soon as they figure out what the glitch is. So get over and grab that right now. Shh, don't tell Coach. He might still be listening. So just be very, very quiet. We're rabbit hunting. So go grab that $5,000, right?
We're hunting
Don't tell him.
webbits.
What's that?
We're hunting webbits.
We're hunting rabbits. Be very, very, very quiet. And for you people that don't have gray hair, yeah, that's Bugs Bunny reference, right? Elmer Fudd hunting rabbits. Google it. I don't know if you've ever seen Looney Tunes cartoons. You may have to Google it for your young crowd. If you got gray hair, you know what that is. Anyway, and that's when they used to decry the violence in cartoons back in our day when we were little kids in the 60s and 70s. And now look at the violence you see on TV. It's crazy, isn't it? All right. So go grab that diamond membership. Where did we get that at, Doug?
AmericanDreamTrading.com.
.com. Get her there. Hey, Dave, where do we get that memberships at, Dave? I see you over there. Hello, Dave. I see you're online over there. Dave, where do we find those memberships? He must have stepped away from his microphone. That's okay. He would say AmericanDreamTrading.com. Now, for those of you, and I understand not everybody has $5,000 laying around, but if you can sell the wife or sell the kids or sell the house or sell the car or sell a kidney, go ahead and do that, right? Coach says kids don't use Google. They use ChatGPT or Gronk. Yeah, you got me there. See that? That's the boomer in me. I didn't even think about that, even though I use ChatGPT myself. And it is pretty good, actually. I just have the free version. Why? Because I'm too cheap to pay for it. Anyhow, where was I? Oh, I understand that everybody's not in a station in their life that they have $5,000 laying around. But we got another better offer for you. For all those you've been watching for free all this time, what would you say to it if I offered you a 2-day free pass inside AmericanDreamTrading.com? Totally free premium membership for a 2-day free trial that gets you full access to everything that the premium membership provides. That's training, live Zoom call training from 8:45 to 4 p.m. for 2 days. For 2 whole days, where you can open up a mic and ask questions and do whatever you want, right? 2 full days free. There's what is it from 9 to 5? That's 8 hours, right? So you're getting over 8 hours of training both days for free. You also get the IPO Center for any IPOs that come out. You also get pre-market trading ideas where we give you the parameters for the pre-market setup to watch for the upper range and the lower range at market open and throughout the rest of the day. That's all included in there. You also have there's some training videos in there. I think there's 11. There's about a dozen, 11 or 12, I think, in there. Training videos that you can watch at your leisure. Also, all this is for free. Again, this is our entry level, but you can get in there for free for 2 days. Well, how do I do that, Mark? Well, I'm glad you asked. Head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Scroll down the page. First thing I would ask you to do is get the free Discord, because that's one way that we communicate with each other, is our free Discord. All right. There's only 2 ways we'll ever talk to you. And that is through our Discord, which is obviously we're typing questions inside the lounges in there. And the other way is through our live Zoom calls, which we have everything here for you. J-Dog, did you tell me you took advantage of that free premium membership today? There we go. Yes, asbestos damage, Coach. Not only was it in our schools, I worked with it every day in the factory. Not to mention K-wool, which is about the same thing. Anyhow, refractories. So head on over there, get that free premium membership. J-Dog, did you get that today? I asked you that earlier today. You didn't respond. You're here every day. You're already a free member over in our free Discord. Join J-Dog over there. And I would have just assumed that J-Dog signed up for the free premium membership for the next 2 days, right? Well, yes. Well, for one house we live in, we did have lead paint, but we didn't peel it. So, J-Dog, tell me you went over there, right? Come on. J-Dog, everybody's going to follow your example. J-Dog said if you'll go over and join that free 2 days, he will also. Now, how's that work? Well, you mean it's free. Is there a catch? No, there's no catch. Free is free, right? Now, when you go in there and register, you do need to use some form of payment plan in there that will be put on file after the 2 full days. If you would choose to still remain a member, then you will automatically be billed at the $125 a month, the $125 a month rate. Or if you do not wish to carry on after the 2 days, then all you do is simply cancel it and you will not get billed for any of it. Absolutely free for 2 days. So what are you waiting on? I'm going to expect there's going to be at least 15 of you go over there right now. Go ahead. I'll wait. I need to go ahead. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Why get a drink? Go ahead. For you older people, it would be http://www.americandreamtrading.com. For you hip kids, AmericanDreamTrading.com. Go there now. Why I get a drink? I'll wait. Doug, let me know how many people come in. Here, we'll give you some music. Get over there. There we go. I'll give you a couple more minutes. I'm waiting. Go ahead. Head on over there. There's nothing to stop you. It's totally free, no catch. I'm not selling you a timeshare here. You people are here to see me every day, right? Yes, I'm some random old dude on the internet. You don't know me from Adam, but I'm here every day. You ever see me try to sell you a timeshare? No. You don't want it after 2 days? You don't have to have it. All you do is click the cancel button and off you go. No hard feelings. I'm still drinking my drink here. Go on. Head on over there. Finish signing up. I can sit here in silence and stare at you while you're doing it. How's that? Is it creepy or what? Look, J-Dog said he's going to do it as soon as he gets home from work. There you go, J-Dog. Way to lead the charge, buddy. For those of you over there on YouTube live chat, J-Dog's been a free member for a little while now. Ask him questions about it. He's not even a paid member, but he's here every day, and he's in there. And he interacts actually every day inside our free Discord. If you want to ask him questions. He's not even a paid member. If you want to ask him questions about AmericanDreamTrading.com and our free Discord, ask him about it. Don't be afraid to ask questions in here. We ain't afraid to answer any question. I'll answer any question. But there you go. There's somebody in there that's not even a paid member, but is in our free Discord. You can ask him what he found in there. There we go. Now we got a goal created. Coach put the pressure on. Let's see what the goal is. The goal is to get 10 super chats, 10 teal super chats. See, I'm not very hip. I don't know what's a teal super chat there, Coach? Oh, those are $5. We need to get 5 $10 teal super chats over there on YouTube. Get it on there now. There we go. Check that out. So, anywho, go for it. Keither says he signed up and he learned a lot today, and what a huge blessing. Thanks, Coach, Mark, and the entire team. May you all be infinitely blessed. Well, thank you there, sir, Keither, for those kind words. Yes, I see you over there also. It's great to see you, and I'm glad you're here every day and that you joined that free premium membership. You get full 2 days out of it, right? All right. So You can also throw in a super chat for a $20 also is accepted for the super chats. Greatly appreciated. Get over there and sign up. American Dream Trading. We already got one. Can we get another one? Let's go. We need 9 more. Teal $5 super chats. Unless you want to do the $121 one is available also. All right. All right, back to this. All right, so it's free. And if you don't want free, I can't talk you into it. I'm not going to try to sit here and talk somebody into something to get something for free without getting it. If you do not want it, let me know why. What's stopping you? What is, and then be honest. Type in the chat there, what is the reason that you will not get the free 2-day membership? I'm just curious to know. Be brutally honest. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm a boomer. I don't have any feelings. You can't make me cry. Now, a sad movie will make me cry. I cry all the time, sad movies. But I have no real feelings, so you can't hurt my feelings. But seriously, if for what reason would you not at least try out that free membership for 2 days? Feel free to put that in the comments down there. All right, let's move on here. All right, let's take a walk around the block. As you can see, that was a wise decision for me to get out of that ES play when it paused and wouldn't break and hold above the 59.36.5 mark. And I sold it off because I was talking was the main reason why. But it's pulled back and hasn't broke back up through. Gold has made a nice run up from the bottom. We're in a 2-minute EWO, I would assume, on the first bar. However, it's coming up to VWAP, and it's getting that time of the day. The crude oil and the metals usually drop off on the volume. Okay. Let me see what else we want to look at here. Let's take a quick peek at gold. Gold's up 2.5% today. It's flat like it is typically in the afternoons. Reset button here. Look at this chart. Yeah, see, this is the thing. The metals and energies and also currencies tend to go flat or less volume in this time of the day. But really the only thing that runs consistently day in and day out the last 2 hours of the day would be the indices because that's where all the volume heads to. Copper made a nice run today. I was into copper, played copper today. I played, what did I play last night? Platinum and ES last night. I played ES today. I played something else. What did I do big? I got some big league money today doing that. And I also actually traded stocks in the pre-market. I was awake and online at 2 o'clock this morning. I decided to, when the pre-market opened at 4 o'clock, I was in there and we had caught a couple of runners. We caught that Lyra. $32 we caught that rise on, a $32 run. Yeah, I did 5 Gs alone just on that one trade. $32 a share it went up. If you haven't seen that one, go back and look at it today in the pre-market. It's at 24 and it went up to, what was it, 38 bucks or something, I think it was. 39.53.
Wow, look at that run. Wow.
Yeah. This is what happens when you get out of bed in the morning, buddy. Yeah, that was right there at, matter of fact, we didn't even catch it right away. What time was that? That was the 7 o'clock one. You didn't even have to get up that early. Now, this one took off right after 7 o'clock, and one of the members called it out. We first got into it around 7 right here. Now, I got this shrunk down so you can see the whole thing. But basically, members started, including myself, started getting in it at 780, 760s, 780s. And we wrote it in. I was in and out a couple of times because of the way it pulls. Now, these candles don't really show it, but it was so much of a, it was, I think the first one I had was almost a $4 a share, and it got up here and paused and pulled back, so I jumped out, and it wasn't a minute later. Here, let me put it on a 1-minute chart. Put it on a 1 minute, and after that, it just went berserk. It was crazy. So that was a nice thing. We got to participate, and I got in a couple other times. Did a little over 4K just on this one run here. And then we had another one. It was BMGL. So look at that. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Just by getting up, just by using the principles that Coach teaches us. And you know what? Trading this stock, LYRA, is not any different than trading a futures contract. It's not any different than trading a stock option. It's not any different than trading an ordinary stock or trading a crypto. Yes, the lingos are different. There is some nuances, but the principles and the strategies are the same. They apply to everything, right? So look at that thing of beauty. $32 increase from the time we got in it. And then they had that BMLG. Again, see, all you have to do is know how to chart and you can know where your levels are. I think this one went up like $4. Yeah. 9 to 11 right here. Actually, yeah, I was only in this one till 10. I think I made $3 or $4, $3, I think, on a little over $3 a share on that one. Caught that down here. I think I got in down here at the 7.5, maybe. I forget. Anyway, it wouldn't break through 10 for the longest time. That was where it kept pulling back out, and we kept looking at that. And then it did finally break out later. And so I wasn't in it, but some of the other members were. Hit $11. So very, 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 very good day in the pre-market. So it's not often you get a $32 per share increase. All right. Michael, thank you for that. Teal, $5 super chat. Thank you, J-Dog, $5 super chat. All right, we have a $20 one up there also. Now we have 3 out of 10. Let's go. Let's get the rest of them filled up. And appreciate it for all that. Also, how many of you went over to get them free memberships? Coach, are you in there still? If you're there, can you look and see how many people from the futures ran over and grabbed that free premium membership? If you got time, if you're still there, you can let us know that. I don't have access to that right now. So, all right. Where are we at here? Let's get back to, let's see, we said crude oil was flat, right? But the principles that I learned in the pre-market applies over here also. And then that's where I learned how to scalp. I learned how to ride the 9 EMA, and I of all the coaches' trading strategies, of course, the EWO, the 2-minute EWO trading. Coach says just one just signed up. All right, way to go. Coach is watching. One out of how many? Out of like the 400 of you that are watching here right now. Come on, get on there. Thank you, Shope, for joining us. Take advantage of that 2 days. And whether you stay a member or you don't, that's great. That's your choice. If you would be so kind, is to give us some feedback when you come back. If you decide not to carry on with the membership, let us know. Let us know what you thought of the free service anyway, right? And be honest. You ain't gonna hurt our feelings. I'm a big boy. Thank you for that. So there you go. Who wants to join Shoaib over there for that free membership? I know J-Dog said he's going to do it when he gets home today from work. He's there every day. He's already a free member in the Discord. J-Dog says over there in his super chat, shout out to Coach and all the mods for the hard work and everything they do every day for all of us. Love your faces. Well, thank you. Appreciate those kind words. All right. Keep it going. Free, free, free. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Get her now. Get her while the getting's a getting. Well, you can get the getters. Get it while your getters are still getting. All right, let's take a walk around the block here. Let's take a look at, I want to look at agriculture. Even though agriculture is closed now, I want to see what the corn did.
Gloves are off, Mark.
Gloves are off?
Gloves are off.
Why? What's up?
My 30-day timeout is expired. It's time to get back to work.
Oh boy, right. I hear this coming. There we go.
$46.50.
Woohoo!
Micros,
right.
one and two contracts.
You already know what you're doing. Don't change a thing.
Not a thing. It's working like a charm.
There you go. It's amazing when that light bulb goes off, ain't it?
Well, it's just about that entry. I was messing that part up so badly. Whew.
Yep. Entry is the key to profits. We say it every day, right?
Yeah. And the training we get here every single day in the futures group is what I can attribute this to.
Cool.
This group is amazing.
Every day.
Every day.
Hey, Mark, I got a quick question. What's the cheapest future with Webull below $70? Is there one out there again with?
Yeah, you have.
Russell's
I
the
really
cheapest.
recommend it, but there's a nano Bitcoin for like 30.
Mhm.
I think during the day, I believe couple of the currencies I think are under 70. They have raised their rates recently, so I don't know if this is completely up to date.
Yeah, the Russell's like $73, $74.
Yeah.
71 something, yeah.
Look at, yeah, it was 74. The Canadian dollar was 74.
Hold on, I'll look.
Yeah, I don't have, I
What
got to
would be the
update the
symbol
sheet
for the
again.
Bitcoin? What would be the slash symbol?
BIT main.
Yeah, BIT main is the nano, and that one's
30 or something.
intraday.
30.
Do you put the forward slash on it or just type in BIT main?
If you're doing it in
main.
Webull, BIT main, we'll get that to you. It's a nano. Make sure it says nano Bitcoin. It's like 30. It was like $30 a contract. Now,
still is.
Bitcoin's really got to move to get paid on that, so it's not a big payer. But
Yeah, I just need a couple bucks to go do something else.
okay, well,
I'm
make
practicing
sure-
with under 100.
just make sure Bitcoin is running before you go jumping in there, because if it's not, you're going to find out you're going to be pulling your hairs out of your head trying to get it to something. And Bitcoin right now is Bitcoin is, oh, there it is, Bitcoin. See, because the volume is so much lower in that nano, it doesn't move. See what my screen here, JP?
Yep.
It's not a good time right now, I would say. There's no volume in it. It's not like, it doesn't move like regular Bitcoin. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. It just doesn't have the volume. It's a nice little, I've played around with before. I've made, $30 off it before, but you can see all the dots and dashes on this. This is not really even on a 2-minute chart. Just in other words, I just want you to be aware the volume in these ones are not as much. So,
Thank you.
all right. And if you don't get out of it by 4:15, of course, then you got to have the higher rate. So there you go. All right, Jeremy. No way. Congratulations, Jeremy just got the lifetime premium membership for $750. Congratulations. There we go. Good a job, Jeremy. Good a job. Oh.
Mark, does the
J-Dog.
does the lifetime premium allow you to, for them to grace your presence at 4 a.m.?
No, it does not. Not the premium. Premium's 8:45 to 4 p.m. VIP alone. Yes, you have to have the VIP and up membership to come in at 4 a.m. Diamond gets that all for you.
Well, that's worth it.
Anyway, congratulations there, J-Dog. He's been a free member for, what did he say, a month, 2 months? And he's actually been very active in chattering inside of our free Discord on a daily basis. And he's been picking up things here and there. So congratulations to you, sir. That gets you into live Zoom call tomorrow, starting at 8:45 a.m. Now, you can work around that. He just got back from taking his mom to Hawaii for a vacation, and she wants to move out there. There you go. All right. And you want to live out there with her. So, well, come in with an empty cup, and you have a goal in your life. Just come in with an empty cup, listen to the sound of Coach's voice, embrace everything that we say here, and follow all the rules. That's the biggest thing. If you can't follow Coach's rules, you might as well just take your money and flush it down the toilet. We cannot guarantee you success here at American Dream Trading. I can 100% guarantee your failure, though. What kind of deal is that? Why would I want to be a member of American Dream Trading? You're going to guarantee me to fail. Well, the reason I can give you a 100% guarantee on a failure is this. If you fail to follow Coach's rules, I guarantee you that you will fail. Pretty simple, right? Coach's rules that he has are basic rules that he's developed over the last 33 years of being in the market. He's been there, done that. I've been there, done that. Everybody in this room's been there and done that. Some of us continue to be there and do that. If you do not follow Coach's rules, you will wreck your account and you'll end up being broke. And you say, oh, yeah, I tried that day trading once, right? So if you can come in with an empty cup and listen to all these things, then you too can work towards success, right? Can't guarantee you success. We're not allowed to do that. Worked for me is all I can tell you. Worked out very well for me. Now, it didn't happen overnight, right? let me tell
I'm
you.
yet to say, what are coach's rules?
Well, really? Well, let me tell you. Let's let Coach tell you himself.
Some of the rules. Okay, somebody perfect question. You're asking the right questions. I like it already. I'm new here. What are the rules? That's what I'm talking about. So again, right? Some of the most basic rules so I can help you guys. Think about this. Stop losses on each and every trade. What does that do? Keeps you from losing your accounts, right? Not hard. Paper trade only when you're a new trader. It makes sure you're not blowing up your accounts. You're not obviously ready for this, am I right? Think about it. Every rule I have is not make money, it's keep your money. Don't trade in the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the day. It's the hardest time of the day. I've been doing this 33 years. It's very hard. I get chopped up all the time, and I'm like, ooh, it looks good. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I'm going to do it again. Stop. I'm doing it to protect you. Right? If you're a new trader, don't trade in the first 30 minutes because it is the most volatile, right? Till we get the shift change when volume comes in again at 10 o'clock. Because why? The very beginning is like this. Yo. Typically, after the first 30 minutes, it will try to decide which way do I want to go today. I'm avoiding you getting wrecked, right? Last hour of the day is power hour, high volume, hedge fund managers making the things happen, trying to get markets to move the way that they want. I'm telling you to stay out of it. So if you're like, well, I keep getting burned up, why are you doing it? Right? Journal. It's for your own mental strength so that you can see what you are doing on a daily, consistent basis. That's all it is for. Did I trade it right or did I trade it wrong? What should I have done? What could I do better? That is what it's for, right? It's your homework every day. You guys can go back and review your trades and go over your journal and what should I have done right there and why did that not work out? It will help you, right? You're strengthening your brain and you're getting rid of your own stuff. Small position sizes. I say that because usually when you go into large, your emotions take over. You're not trading robotically. You're not trading the trades. You'll end up blowing up your accounts, right? That's when we make a lot of mental mistakes is all the difference was we're going in too big. Let the runners run and stop out the losers. Again, notice the stop part is the most important. Stop out the losers so you don't continue to lose money. If you find yourself in these bleed out sessions, oh, well, I hope. Oh, it's going to come back. Oh, we'll see. Oh, it's coming down to support. Oh, it broke that support. Maybe this next, oh, stop. Draw a line in the sand. Use the stop. And then when you guys go green, right? Like, oh, I'm up 100. I'm taking that. That's my daily. That's what I told myself. That's what I told myself. If I can make 100, I'm going to take that. It could have turned into 2,000. Why are you taking 100? Let the runners run. I notice I never said take all the runners off the table. Never said that. I've never said that in my life. We use the shedding technique. We collect as it goes. We take off as it goes because that way we are guaranteeing locking in realized profits. Remember, nothing is realized until you actually click, right, the sell button. All these rules are in place, ladies and gentlemen. They're there to help you. If you can't do these very basic things we talk about, right, how are you going to advance? Stop saying, woe is me. Stop saying, I don't get it. Stop saying, I'm not a good trader. I guess I'm never going to get it. Yeah. Because you can't follow my basic rules. They're there for a reason. Again, follow the freaking rules, right? And listen, I know when I get on you guys, I don't get to sell anything and I don't get to make any money. And it's just, I don't care. I need you guys to understand so that you guys can get ahead in life. This is what we're doing this for, right? So when I'm in this mode, right? And again, like, oh, I'm not listening to any of this. You need to listen to all this. This is where the secret sauce, this is the golden nuggets, not the coach, just call out that runner. That isn't going to do you any good, right? It doesn't matter. there's 8 million people in this room. We could call out stuff all day long. You could just hear us shouting stuff. That isn't going to help anybody. If you don't know what to do with it, what good does it matter if one is up or one is down? That means nothing to anybody. If you don't know how to handle it, you might get lucky and catch a momentum and you're like, oh, I'm a great trader. And you just keep getting out a million times. It's because it's been going in the same direction all damn day. Right? Can you duplicate it? Can you recreate the process every day consistently? This is all about consistency, okay?
Mark, are you muted?
Someone go knock on Boomer's basement door and throw him a pork chop and tell him to turn his volume up.
There we go. How's that? Can you hear that now?
Yeah, thank
Yep.
you, thank you.
All right. I guess there was one other button I didn't unmute. Sorry. I could hear you. All right. And look at that. Everybody's yelling at me on the Zoom chat. You're muted. Yeah. Ann's to the rescue. See, I pay attention to Ann's when she talks because I'm afraid of her. Scared woman scares me. There we go. So, I see the S&P did break that level that I was waiting for it to break through earlier. It's not very convincingly higher, but it is getting up there. We have some sell orders up there to 940, about $1 up there, a little over 940. Nothing real convincingly that wants to go up there again. Power hours, nobody should be trading that. Actually, I traded. I was on vacation last week, as you know. I actually traded Power Hour Friday, and I made some serious dough. First time trading it live, because I wasn't on live, and I did it here. I had I was by the last half hour. I think when we got home, come down here to look, get something, and seen it was going nuts, and I jumped into it and went in bigly, figuring on scalping it, and it did one of these things. It just rode up the 9, and I had double-digit profits on that Friday. So it was kind of it was an easy trade actually that day. Now, coach recommends never trading in the last hour. He doesn't even do it for a simple reason: is this can not only this can skyrocket and go sky high in 1 second, can turn around and go the other way, and we've seen that happen during this live show many times, and then other times it just goes flat. So I'm sorry, I just read a comment from Matt, who always has something to say in the Zoom chat. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I won't say it out loud, but that is hilarious, Matt. Uh, sorry, a little inside joke there. All right, let me get my composure back. Oh, we need to ban. Matt needs a timeout for a couple days. All right. Anyway, let's just see about making some money here. Would I enter this trade? Well, why not, right? I mean, I'm late to the party. I could enter this as a scalp. It's on the 9. Now, the thing I have to realize why I'm standing here talking about it is my potential for profit is limited compared to if I'd have got in here on the 2-minute EWO back here when it started, or how I like to do with the break and hold above the 9. As long as it stays above the 9, stay in the trade. Well, I'm seeing I'm late to the party, so my profit potential has been greatly reduced, right? But I also don't know how high is high. We don't know what the top is, and we don't know what the bottom is. So if I was going to enter this trade, I'll just do this real quick. I can go in here with the intent of totally scalping this, right? And I'll, what? Oh, wrong button. It won't let me trade that many. Right there you go. Got to put the right amount in first. And I'll put it up here on my position so you can see it. Down here, profit and loss, 250, negative 250. So, I have no idea knowing how high this is going up. This could nosedive because now we're in the power hour. You never know what happens. This is a dangerous time. Now this could go to the moon too. We just don't know. So all I can do is kind of watch the L2 over here a little bit. What I'm looking for is an order that's significantly larger than the rest. The number itself doesn't matter. These here are the size of these orders. That will show where people might want to sell off at or buy in. You can see this 941 level, which is about where it's at right now, just a hair above it. There's a big sell order there. So that'll do one of two things. It could either stall before it hits that, or sell off and shoot up to the next level. As you can see, right there it is. It's breaking it down as we speak. People keep throwing orders in there. Nope, it's sold off. So there we go. Now I'm in the money. See that? I'm up $500, $700 now. So it broke down that little minor wall. It wasn't real huge. I have another one at 41.75. So they are getting a little nervous as it comes up here. So I might just lock in my profits here. I'm going to slide my stop up a little bit. Just keep it below the 9 a little bit, just in case it does suddenly knife drop on me. Which if it does, I'll lose money, but that's part of the thing. That's reason you shouldn't trade during this part of the day. But I am going to go ahead and take what I can take out of this, and I'm going to sell out whenever I get some money. I'll lock into profit. I don't care. I'm not proud, right? I'm looking for, see, now there's a large order down there at 940 and 75, so it's going to pull down a little bit because of this one right here. Once it pulled down to 940.75, so now I'm going to sit here and watch my profit go down, right? Or I can lock it in. But there's an equally one up here that people want to sell at 43, so it's going to teeter-totter. Now I'm up $1,500 profit, right? I'm locking this in. I am a scalper, but then I am treating this trade as a scalp. So I'm watching this 42.25 up here. I want to see this order break down. If this don't break down, I'm getting out. It's got to get to the top line to start with. Now this L2, this order book changes continuously. As you can see, I have my finger on the button, or my finger over the button, just in case I see this pull back. Still doesn't want to sell off that for. I'm watching this right here. It's 41.75. Numbers have already been pulled out of there a little bit. So I can lock this in at any time. I'm up $500 right now. I'm going to see if this sells off. There's that 40.75 figure again. They seem to like that 40.75 over here. Keeps throwing orders in it there. They want to enter in there. Don't have any big orders on this side showing that they want to sell off. So might be all right over here to the upside. Now I'm back up $1,500. Now, if this thing's going to teeter-totter around here any longer, I'm just going to get out of it and lock in my profit. I can always re-enter because we're trading futures here. We have instant cash settlement. So I'm sitting here watching. I'm up $2,000 there roughly right now, right? Still watching it, still watching. Ooh, seen a big order down here, 44-ish. There it is, 944.75. I'm hoping that'll come up and sell off there. And we'll see what happens here. I might just lock in the profit, maybe re-enter. So, well, they're all about the same size now. There's the 43, big order at 43. See if it can sell that 43 off. Well, it's getting pushed down now. Daggone it. See, this is what happens when I'm talking and doing this at the same down. I was up $2,000, now I'm broke even because I was talking. I'm over here trying to point things out instead of just selling it. That's all right. All I want you to know, I would have sold that up there to 2,000, but I wanted to show you these walls here. The other thing is, this is not my real account. This is a paper trading simulated account. So I can over here talk if this is your first time being here. You know, I don't ever trade or train with my real account at any time because I'm reading your questions that you have up here in the social media. I'm looking around, look like a bobblehead here sometime watching all these different screens. So, but when I'm trading in real with my real account, I'm laser focused. So now I've went from 2,000 profit down to 500 in the hole. I'm going to wait and see what happens here at the 9. If this doesn't bounce, and like I told you, I was starting to tell you they didn't like that 59.40 level, and they were trying to enter in there. Well, lot sold that off and lost support, so that's why it pulled down. All is not lost, though. Yes, I'm down 250, but it looks like it might respect the 9. It really kind of has. If you look at this all the way up, certainly hasn't broken held above that. And why is it just a little delayed reaction there? There we go. As you can see, it's respected the 9. So I'll give it a minute. Now this could very well pull back, but I'm going to give this a minute. See what happens if it's going to bounce here. I want to see these numbers get bigger down here. Right now there's 36.75s, and if these numbers get smaller, I'm in trouble. There we go. There's 937s. The number is getting a little bit bigger. So basically what I'm going to do is if I can even squeak out a little bit of profit here, I'll take it. It's not looking good for old Mark right now. There's 36.75s again, but it hasn't, I'm going to move my stop right here. I keep my stop right there around the 21. Moved it up a little high there. Plus I had this line here to start with. So it's not looking good for me right now in this trade. There's 36, well, it's holding 37s there. I'm going to sit here and be patient for a little bit. Again, real life, I would have took that $2,000 earlier because it paused there. And the L2 was in the midst of changing. When I see all these are about the same size, you really don't know where it's going to go, up or down, because all the numbers are pretty much the same. Now, if you get a large wall, it'll tend to act as a magnet and pull it that way. If there's a big order down here on the buy side, people, why would I want to pay $38.50 when I can pay $36.50, right? So I'm going to pull my order up here and go down and get it cheaper with these guys, right? In the same way here. Why should I sell it at $39.50 when this guy is willing to sell at $41? I can make 50 cents more a share. So I'm going to pull my order out of there and move it down here. And that'll drive the price up that way. So over here, it can pull it down. Okay, so right now there's 941. So now it's going to pull up here a little bit. It's almost there now, 941. It's about where it's at. Got a little bit of hopium. Not a whole lot. It's sitting there too long. And it's power hour. But I'm going to go ahead and sit here for a little bit. I want to see some 38s down here. Or, yeah, some 38s down here at the bottom. Show that it wants to go up. I want to see a big wall up here. Here's that 40.50. That same 59.40 level. It just does not like that 40 for some reason. It does not like that number. So if I can get past that 40, I'll be good. And I'll take whatever profit I have just to be able to break even. I'm not going to sit here and lose money there. All right. All right. So here we go. There's coming up. All right. I'm up to $500. I could sell right now and take the profit, but I'm waiting on this. See, these numbers are bigger here. There's a 943. Wants to move up to there, but I'm not going to wait that long. I'm going to get out of this trade because I was already down a bunch of money. I was down 1,500 at one time, right? So I got a little bit lucky there. I'm just going to go ahead and get out of that for that 250 bucks or whatever it said. Now, paper trading, it does execute the trade when you click the button, but it's not a very visually appealing process with Webull. It takes 10, 15 seconds for these widgets to come off there. Okay, so I wasn't going to sit there and play around any longer. If I can see a definitive breakout above this 42.75, then I'll reconsider getting back in. The good thing is all the indicators are behind us here, right? So it's good to the upside, but it is power hour. You have to be prepared for a huge knife drop. But you can also get one the other way going up just as easily. So 43 is where it wants to be at right now. See, I would have been sitting right here at the top of these candles, basically, waiting on this 43 to get up there. That's why I got lucky. Came back up. At least I got whatever it was, 250 minus the fees, right? So I was fortunate there instead of selling out whenever it topped up there like I would have. What else we got going on here? Let's look at the Russell. Russell was having a rough day today. Well, look at the Russell climbing up now. Jeez. It was market open. It was going down. Everything was going up and just got real choppy and everything. I'll look at it. Nice rise right at the end of the day. Beautiful trade right there. 2-minute EWO. You'd have got in right here using coach's indicators, right? Could have had this in here. Vertical line right here is your entry point on a 2-minute EWO. Is right there. You would enter there, and this would be all pure profit all the way up there. It's a lot. That is 66 to what? 70. $4 times 4 is 24 ticks times 1250, right? We'll just call it 25 ticks times 1250. That would have been $312 on one little contract up to there. Imagine if you had 10 of them. That'd have been $3,000, right? Or no, I'm sorry, that's the Russell. That's only $5 a tick. Same difference. Oh, well, no, it would be the same money because it pays in tenths, right? So, whatever. It's the same amount of money. Just a different tick amount. Anyhow. Let's see. Crude oil, I'm sure, is dead. Yeah. Oh, look at the nano. See how choppy that Bitcoin, nano Bitcoin is. For this to be a good thing to trade, in my personal opinion, is you need to have Bitcoin and you need to have it running very good. You have to get on a good, especially a good EWO play, because look how choppy this. Big gaps in between the candles, and it sits there, and then it spikes up or down on you. Next thing you know, you end up losing money if you're not careful. That's why I tend to stay away from that. The euro did climb today on the weaker dollar. So there we go on that. All right, what questions do you have over here? TikTok, what do you got? TikTok, TikTok. What do you got? What questions do you have over there? Same thing, American Dream Trading Channel over on our YouTube. The YouTubers, what do you questions you have? Doug, up 3% on his total account, 3.3%. Good job, Doug. Wrong button. What button did I hit? All right. Here, slide that back over. Back over there. All right. Any other questions? Oh, look at that. Dawn said she's glad I'm back. She missed my face. Imagine that. She didn't have anybody to yell at. It's a real story. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Dawn.
Yeah.
Guess what? Guess, Dawn.
I already know.
Guess, Dawn. Go ahead, guess.
Vegan Knowledge, your favorites there, right?
My favorites over on TikTok, Vegan Knowledge. Hey, Vegan Knowledge. It's so good to see you there, darling. I missed you all last week. Sorry I wasn't there, but I had to take a vacation. And for those of you who aren't aware, Vegan's my favorite person on the interwebs. I like her. She's a special lady, and she's my favorite. I don't know if she'd say it out loud, but I'm guessing I'm probably her favorite also. But I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth. I'm just saying.
I doubt it.
All right. Okay.
You're pretty high up there, though.
Well, I'm pretty high up. I may not be the top, but okay. There you go. Good to see you again, Vegan Knowledge. By the way, she's a worldwide acclaimed author, and she joins us here every day from time to time throughout the day. So You can check out her stuff over on Amazon. I heard she has a book for sale. Matter of fact, I have her book. I don't know if I have it down here. It's upstairs. Let's see. Oh, it's upstairs. Oh, no, it ain't.
It's a really good book.
Let me see. I got it. Hang on. Hang on. I got it. I got it. Hold on. Hold on. I know this is American Dream Trade, but let me show you. If it shows up in the camera here, it may not because of the background doodad. You got to just get this thing right. Anyway. Yeah, extra things don't like to focus in right. It's called How I Went From Sad to Glad, my simple 4-step blueprint to transform your mental, your health, weight, and mindset to finally reach your goals with ease and joy. By Jen J.J. Judd. Check it out. Amazon.com. There's the cover there. You can kind of see it now. If I don't move and wiggle around, there it is. Check it out. There you go. There's a free plug for you there. Great book. Check it out. Because she's a special lady, and we really like her. Over on Amazon.com. And if you missed it, you can do the replay and catch that. There you go. All right. What we doing over there? We need 7 more teal super chats, and that one $20 super chat's still there. We have 3 out of 10 of our goal met. Let's go. Cough up them $5 for watching for free. How's that? That's a great investment. There you go. Thank you. And what else we got going on? Where are we looking at? What are we going to make money on? Let's go back to ES. What's it doing? Can I make some money on that? Well, it's kind of getting a little weak there. What else do we got? We got, see how crude oil went flat. That and currencies tend to go flat on volume-wise. Ooh, look at them levels. Oh, 144.20. Yeah, that'd be some good money if it went down that far. 44.20. That one could go either way. But see this L2? I tell you that the currencies and the metals tend to, and energy, slow down last couple hours of the day. See the L2, it's not even moving. That just tells you there's no volume in there. Could I enter this trade? Well, yeah, I could, but it's going to be like watching paint dry. And I'm too impatient to watch paint dry. I have no patience. As a matter of fact, I had to get one of these little doodads. Everybody have one of these? This is a requirement when you join ADT. Why? Because we're always waiting for the good trade, and we're always letting the runners run, and that takes time. So Ange got this. She started this. Another thing Ange made me do that I didn't really want to do, but I'm glad I did it after I listened to her, even though I won't admit out loud that Ange was right and I was wrong. Just don't tell her that, all right? So now I have my own fidget spinner. 63 years old, and I finally got a fidget spinner, all right? So, see, I'm hip, I'm happening, I'm now. See? So, anyhow, matter of fact, I like it so much I ordered 2 more. I think one of them actually is supposed to come in the mail today, I think. So, hey, Baby Jag 74, good to see you over here. Thank you for that teal super chat over there. Good. Now we only need 6 more. Come on, 6 more. Let's go. All right. All right, let's try and make some more money here. Soybean oil, agriculture's closed for the day. Man, Russell's still hanging up there. Russell's at that little mini double top, though. Triple top. They can break and hold above that level at 2071. Not too convinced what it's going to do here yet. There's no large orders that I like to see here. And it's at this level here, this critical level crossed here. You can see how these go across here. You can see it touched there and there and there. So it's hanging out right there now. I want to see this break above 72 before I would think about entering to the upside on that. Downside, it would have a little bit more battle to drop. But so I'm going to leave that one alone. There's always something better. You can see they're all looking the same, and I'm sure NASDAQ probably looks the same also. Yep, if you put these on top of each other, they'd be almost identical, right? There's the NASDAQ. There is the S&P. And where's the Russell? The Russell, right there's the Russell. So they all pretty much look the same right there. Let me take a look at the Dow. Dow jumped around. Now the Dow has a little bit of room there. I don't have this charted out, but let me look back here real quick. So if you don't know where your levels are at, I just slap it on a 4-hour time frame. kind of take a bigger view out. That's how I do it. Everybody has their own ways. Yeah, I can see right here, crossed. I'll slap a little minor line in there just so I can see something. I keep forgetting I got to do it this way. Put one in there. Let me go back, see what that looks like in relationship. Yeah, that didn't even help me one bit, did it? Let's put that line up there. So we do have some room for that. But again, does not look like that's the micro E-mini also. 33.10 down here, 32. Yeah. Didn't thrill me. Let's play the NASDAQ. Let's see what happens here. See what we can do. It doesn't want to do anything either. Things are just really flat right now. What time is it? It's only 20 after 3. We got about 20 minutes here probably for the volatility really starts to kick in. There's copper. Made money on that today. There's gold, which it would be flat now anyway. There's Ethereum. It's trapped between the 9 and the 200. I don't want that kind of a squeeze play. All right, let's take a look, see here what we can do here with the S&P. We'll just go ahead and play this just to see what happens. We'll manage it. May not be the best entry here, but we'll go ahead and do it. See this double top here? It's going to hit. I'll show you why you don't really want to play that. You want to wait on the break above this. All right, so I'm getting in right when this is even with the top. Really what you should do is wait for a break above that level, okay? Now, can I get lucky? Yeah. And if I do, that's what it is. It's not, I'm the world's greatest trader or anything, right? I just got lucky. But normally, and I would, kind of doing this, show you what not to do, what happens when you're impatient. All right. So I entered this trade right here. Just, you can call this like a little mini double top, right? And I don't know back here if I'd scroll back or not, if there's a level there. There might be. See what we got here. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. It hit right that same spot. So I really entered in a bad, strong resistance to the upside, right? We'll see what happens. So that's why you usually want to wait. Well, not usually. You should wait. Because now I got myself in a pickle. And what pickle? What's the pickle I got myself into? Well, now I'm at a strong point of resistance. It's actually a triple top. What usually happens at strong resistance levels, right? It could pull back and bounce back down and pull the opposite way, reject, right? Now it is retesting this level fairly quickly the next time. So that makes that line a little bit weaker. But normally I would have waited on that hold above it. See, it still has not broke and held above that line yet, right? Because of that double top. Now, it is a little weaker because it's retracing it again. Well, look at that. Mark got lucky, right? But you don't want to do that. You always want to wait and see. Do not trade on hopium. That is a hopium trade. I was hopium, it broke through. That's no way to trade, right? That's a sure way to wreck your account. So always make sure, right, that you follow the rules and the trading principles. Now I'm up $3,500, right? Can I go up here and lock this in? Yeah, I want to. I'm going to go up here just to guarantee myself. It's pretty tight for what I should be in for ES because it'll move an average of 6 on a 2-minute candle. I don't know what the ATR is at the moment. Doesn't really matter. Trading to trade. I'm going to watch for a 50% retracement. If this doesn't pull back, then I'm going to get locked in minimal profit. So there's about a 50% retracement. Let's see if it can continue to the upward. I got a 47 that it wants to get rid of. That would be right up about here. Maybe it can get back up to this about 2/3 of the way up for the next sell off. 46.50 now. It's been moved down a little bit. So here it is. I'm guaranteed a green trade no matter what. I have my stop there to lock it in. I put it slightly less than 50% of the retracement of the candle there when I moved it up. That's still too tight. But again, I should never enter this trade to start with. I didn't wait on a break and hold above this. Now that was a nice strong candle for scalping, which is what I'm doing now anyway, because I did not enter an EWO. So that's how that works. So I'm up 1750, 1500. It's kind of sitting there. Do I want to sell and get out of it? I can. Well, I'm going to see what this candle's going to do. All right. Is it going to pop up? Is it stopping me out? Yep, it stopped me out. So I got like $1,500 out of that trade. Right. Got lucky. But you got to really be aware of where your double, triple tops are at. Strong points of resistance. I was fortunate that that didn't just go up and then pull right back. Right. As you can see, I did get stopped out. So my stop was a little tight. Normally, I try to keep my stops right here at the between the 9 and the 21. If these two are close together, I'll keep it right at the 21 just to give it some wiggle room. That one, because I entered so late, I'd put my stops a little tight just in case. I thought that 50% would be enough, but it wasn't. So I had my stop a little bit too tight. It's okay. I don't know anybody would turn down $1,500. I don't know anybody would take 1,500 $1 bills and flush them down the toilet one by one either. Do you? Well, they must have a real value then, right? Now, again, this is my paper trading account. It's not real money, right? So, would I enter this again? Well, I don't know, Mark. Why don't you just go back in it? Well, I'm watching this 47 right here. That's a buck away. Can I make, yeah, I can make $1,000 on that. 10 contracts, right? It goes from 46 to 47. 1250 times 4 is what? What's 1250 times 4? 50 bucks, right? So I can go in there and do that, but let's see. 47. Kind of like that number actually. Let me see if this is going to pull back. If it does, I might catch the pop up. If it's pulled back here down to that 44 and a quarter, which I'm looking right here at this. Well, that's 43.75 now. And is it going to stop here or what? We'll see what happens. So now I'm going to move my stop up again. This is a quick scalp. I'm not in here to date this. I'm not here to marry it or fall in love or anything. I'm just going to take whatever profit I can get out of this. I'm going to lock it in. Whether it's in 5 seconds or 15 minutes, I don't care. So I'm just going to do a quick scalp, hoping that I'm looking at that 47 level, which is up here. That'd be a nice little profit up here at 47. But you can't. These are orders that are executed, but they're not filled yet, right? They're orders placed, I should say, but not filled. So these people can cancel these orders, move them around, slide them up and down, increase them, subtract from them. And that's why it's so volatile in the last hour, because people can move things around. All this is just kind of a goalpost of levels. These people are putting these orders here not at just some random amount. They know where the historical levels are, the cells. So right there, 47, I got, 179. That's what I was hoping to get to that 46. But so we'll see what happens here. We'll give it a little bit of time to breathe here. I am doing a scalp. I don't know if I had profit or not. I was talking, pointing out the L2 there. So I don't really know if that went into profit or there or not. It might have briefly, because it's the line is right here in the middle of the box. If you didn't know that, it doesn't have a line there. Yeah, I was briefly in the profit while I was talking, but see, there's that 47 mark. That's enticing to me. Get up there to 47. The problem is people keep throwing orders in there, pushing it back down. Now it's clear off the L2 now, right? So, anyway. Right. See what happens. Sometimes trading is sitting around doing nothing but watching, right? All right. What are you guys talking about me over there in the YouTube live chat? Yes, I am a boomer. We use Webull. What do you see on the screen is Webull. Yes, we also link Webull to TradingView. Yes. Mark, so good to have you back. Why, thanks, Nick. It's good to see you. I was on vacation last week. Went along a little visit over to the Hershey Chocolate Factory, the real life Willy Wonka city built by chocolate. And I went over to Lancaster and seen a Sight and Sound play, and that was fantastic. That was on Noah. It's a full-size Broadway type production on Noah. A little bit of singing, not overtly too much, which was good. Kind of got worried when they first started singing. But, I mean, I knew there was singing, but Very good adaptation of the story of Noah and the flood. And I tell you what, live animals. Now look at that. See, I'm talking and I lost $3,000. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's not real money. And yes, it was a very good. It's called Sight and Sound Theater. It's over by Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Um, yes, it is Amish country out that way. Very beautiful out there in eastern Pennsylvania. Dave S. Comment, question, sir. Dave.
Were you talking about Noah?
Yes, your cousin, Noah. You know him, don't you?
I know Noah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole story about him. I don't know if you've heard of the flood thing and all that in the Bible. Yeah, that's what it was about. Your cousin.
That was
Surprised they
there
did-
handing him the nails.
all those guys had beards too. So I was surprised. Maybe you were one of them. I don't know. One of them kind of looked like you. But
I was handing him the nails. Yes, sir.
yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
I told the room earlier that I did my first future trade.
Oh, you did. Congratulations, sir.
It was red, but nevertheless, it was
Okay.
it was an exercise. It was just an exercise in execution and mechanics. So
Okay. Well, we should do that with paper trade. Yes, I know there's a difference, but
yeah.
anyway. Okay.
It was 40. It was $40. It was just the cost of a hamburger.
Okay. Hamburger. Who pays $40 for a hamburger?
Well, I'm on my way for Angela's birthday today, and I'm going to
Oh.
buy her a $40 hamburger.
Well, there you go. Happy birthday, Angela. His daughter, who trades with American Dream Trading. Oh, I got to confirm this little ticky-tock puzzle. Hang on a minute. Got to try to slide this thing over just right. And then let go.
Angela has a birthday today, this week too. I mean, not this week, but this month.
Yeah.
Angela.
Yes.
I don't know the date. She hasn't said that.
I heard it earlier today. Yeah.
She just said she was June.
All right.
That I've heard.
Verification. There we go. All right.
All right, Mark. Good to have you back.
Thank
Happy
you, sir.
birthday, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you, Angela.
17.
Happy birthday, Angela.
Thank you very much. She appreciates that.
All right. You know, we do special things for people that have their birthdays. We'll take care of that tomorrow morning.
You missed mine on Mother's Day.
Well, Mother's Day was on a Sunday too, was it not?
It was. There was a Monday after. What's the word? Subsequent to Sunday.
Yep. Well, happy birthday to your daughter, Angela, who's also an American Dream Trading trader.
At .com?
At .com. Hopefully you guys have a great time together. Enjoy.
We're on our way out right now. We're gonna
all right.
beat the
Drive
dinner rush.
safe. Have a great time. Make memories that last forever, because you know we're not here forever, especially guys our age, right, Dave?
That's right. That's right.
You know, so make last.
I tell her I'm going to stay here till I'm 120. She runs screaming from the room.
Wow.
No.
Well, you only got about what, 5 more years till you hit that anyway. So you know, you're
Just
pretty close.
6 or 7.
6
Yeah.
or 7.
Yeah,
I'm
somewhere.
sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well,
All right.
happy birthday, Angela and Dave. Have a great dinner together, and we will see you in the morning. Drive safe. Have a great time. Make lasting positive memories with each other. Try to bless somebody out in your out and bouts today.
We're going in the morning. We'll see you in the morning. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Should always
See you,
try.
Dave.
Should always try to brighten somebody's day. And I'm not somebody. We was at this coming back. We stopped at this little mom and pop restaurant out in the middle of nowhere because we was hungry on the way home. So we hurried up and I looked online, find a place, and we had like 3-minute notice before we had to exit off. Got off. It was just a little family restaurant. Wasn't that many people in there. Boy, the food was good. And you could see over the head of one of our waitresses having a bad time. I mean, a bad day. You could just see it in her being, right? She was nice to us. I mean, she was a good waitress, but it was, I told the wife, I says, we're going to make her day today. She's like, what are you talking about? Let's just say I probably left one of the largest tips I've ever left for the amount of money that we spent on the meal. And it was nice to be able to have the ability to do that and then walk out, you know, not there to see her reaction or anything, but hopefully that brightened up her day, right?
That's so cool, Mark.
It is cool to have the ability. And the reason I was able to do that is because of what? AmericanDreamTrading.com, right? So, yeah, that was. I'm not trying to puff myself up. It's just nice to be able to have ability to do those little things once in a while, right? To bless. What good's your money if you can't bless other people with it, right? So.
That's very gracious of you, Mark.
Yeah. So it gave me a good sense of, pat myself on the back, right? But um, it was just nice to be able to do that for her. I mean, she don't know me for Adam, and I'll never see her again or anything as far as that goes. But
That's awesome, Mark.
hopefully she appreciated it. But that is all made possible by listening to the sound of Coach's voice, right? Give Coach the credit for that tip because
Should be
matter of fact, I
trying to
did
do
bring
a
the
good
bill back
deed.
for Coach too, so I'll see if I can get him to pay that. But I don't think
To
he
Tell
try to
cares.
do
Angela
a
happy
good deed every
birthday
day.
from us, Dave.
Thank you, Don. I appreciate it. I tell people on my TikTok thingy that I try to do a good deed for the older people because it might happen to me that they do the good deed for me.
Yep. Yeah,
All
I
right.
mean, let's face it, we were all there at one time, right? So I remember when we were first married and had little babies running around and didn't know where half their shoes and all that stuff was at, and I remember people in the church. We'd come home from church and there'd be a $20 bill on my suit jacket. I'm like, where'd that come from? You have no clue. Them old people are sly, sliding that money in there. You don't even know it. They'd be good pickpockets. So now that
Mark,
I'm
you don't even know behind the scene of possibly what you did to that person's life. Maybe
Well,
they
yeah.
really needed it at this time. You never
Well,
know, you know.
right, and I don't worry about that, right? It was nice to do it, right? Um, because we were there financially, years ago with kids and not two nickels to rub together. And now, when you get into a station in life, try to pay it forward, right? May not be able to repay those who helped you out in the past, but you could pass that same spirit along, right? And help other people out. And it doesn't have to be a lot of money. It could be going just to help somebody, right? So anyway,
Absolutely.
I just thought about that after the fact, and I was just like, I told the wife that, yeah, we're really going to bless her today. She was, like I say, you could just see it in her being that whatever it is, she just had something going on, right? I mean, she was a professional as a waitress and all
Yeah,
that.
hang
She
on.
did a good job, but you just don't know, right? Go. So that's all because of listening to the sound of Coach's voice that we were able to do that. So thank you, Coach. I know you're still over there hanging out over there in the YouTubes. So thank you, sir, for allowing us, this community, to be able to listen to the sound of your voice. It's 3:38. We have 20 minutes now. Things ought to start getting a little interesting here. Enough about me, which is my favorite subject, but let's talk about you. Talk about me. Let's talk about however the rest of that song goes. We won't sing it so we don't get a copyright strike. Oh, look at the Russell. It's starting to pull. Oh, I missed the break and a hold to the downside. All right, we'll see what happens here. We'll see if the Russell wants to. If it breaks and holds and gets below this 55, I might take it for a ride. Let me see here. What do we got going on? Let me see what we got. Don't have any big orders that wants to pull down that way yet. What I'm doing is looking here, see if there's a wall that wants to suck that down.
2068.5.
What about 68.5? Don't even show up here yet.
Yeah, that's the level I have.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I say I don't, yeah. You can see that's here where it, yeah, I'd buy that. Look at all the places it hits there. That'd be a strong resistance or strong support to the downside there. 68.5. Matter of fact, will draw me a line on there. Thank you, sir. That's what we call people helping people here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. By the way, before Coach figures it out, we have a glitch in our website. The diamond memberships were supposed to go back to their regular price on Sunday morning of 20,000. The website still shows 5,000. So our glitch is your benefit. If you want to grab that diamond membership, we've only been talking about it ad nauseum for 3 weeks here. It's still there for a one-time payment of $5,000. You can go grab that right now before the glitch gets fixed. and goes back to its normal pricing of $20,000. I would very much doubt you'll ever see that $5,000 price again in the history of AT&T. AT&T, ADT. That's a phone company. So check that out. I would highly recommend that you go grab that offer now. I mean, that includes the mentorship program with Coach once a week. It's in a small group setting. That alone is $500 a month / $6,000 a year, and we're giving you a diamond membership for $5, and that includes all our memberships. You'll be able to trade stocks, stock options, crypto, and my personal favorite, futures. Right now, I will tell you, I didn't learn how to trade futures by just jumping in here and start trading futures. It don't work that way. I built a base up through the VIP Gold. And then premium, the first lifetime premium. I bought that too. Coach's original membership. Laid a foundation there, but I really got to training in the VIP Gold membership level. That's where I really learned the basis of everything. It was very extensive training there. That really built a good, solid foundation for me to learn to trade on, right? Did I lose money still? Yeah, I still lost money. I made money. I mean, I came out very well green every year. This year especially, even more so. But it gave me that ability, that knowledge, that head knowledge and practice to become a better trader, so that when I came into futures, I was able to apply that even much more so. So time and experience and entering here with an empty cup will hopefully lead to your success also. I can't guarantee that, but I can just tell you how it worked for me. I can give you a lot of anecdotal evidence from others in here. Matter of fact, they can open their mics and give you the same thing that I'm telling you. I know that without fail, because I've heard their stories. I've been there with their stories. They've been there with me, seeing me climb, right? Start out. So we've many of us have started in here at the same time, and we've had the same kind of journey. You know, some of us may have taken different paths along the way, right? There's others that started before me or same time as I did to make a lot more money than I ever have, right? We all go our own path at our own different rate, right? So do not put that pressure on yourself saying I have to achieve this amount of income by a certain date. That's not how it works. So just come in with an empty cup, grab that diamond membership. That's the best gift you could ever give to yourself. A wise man by the name of Benjamin Franklin said, an investment in yourself pays the most interest. And that's from Ben Franklin. JP, got your hand up.
Yeah, we had one of our newer moderators, Ralph, has told us a line there on the Russell you might want to pick off. It's a 2071. He talked about it earlier today.
Mm-hmm. I've seen that too. It's already gone. It's below that now. I was seeing that. When I seen that on the L2 here. I was kind of eyeballing this right here, the 55, the 60. It's now 69.8. I want to see it get below that before I enter. That's a barrier there, so I want to see that. And then the 68.5, one of our other members called out.
And Mark, part of your success, I've always heard you compliment the moderators over the years. So maybe there's a word or two about that. The moderators here are trained under coach. They do what he says, or they're not moderators.
Yeah, well, right. I mean, I do try to preach the gospel as a moderator, right? You know, if you're working for General Motors, you're not there trying to sell a Ford, are you? Right? If you're working for Ford, you're not over there trying to sell General Motors. You're going to sell the company what the company has for sale, right? And American Dream Trading, I believe in it so much. I've been here for over 2.5 years. I've embraced the gospel of Coach, right? The man doesn't walk on water, but you know, he's okay in my book, right? So I tried to do my best to espouse everything that Coach has taught us and continues to teach us on a daily basis. And you know, if I say something that's out of order or incorrect, and you know, there's other people around that will recognize that. And you know, it wouldn't be the first time I ate crow. I've ate crow many times. It still doesn't taste any better, right? Apologize or correct it if I do say something that's incorrect. We try to do our best not to. I mean, we are human. Sometimes maybe it doesn't get articulated the best way it could sometimes, but we try. We all want to see each other succeed here. We want to see you succeed. That's the great thing about our community. You know, we come in here to learn things from Coach, but and learn all those strategies and apply them to our trading and hopefully make some money in the long run. But people come for the trading and the training, but they end up staying for our community. We got the best community out there on the interwebs, out there on the WWWs. I would put our community up against any community of any kind online anywhere in the world. That's how great they are. Everybody wants to see each other succeed, and we will all go out of our way to help people, right? And share our experiences. So hopefully they learn also, right? And in the meantime, as moderators and as paid members of American Dream Trading, we do our best to espouse everything the coach has taught us. Why is that? Because we believe in it. It works. Worked for me. Good enough for me, right? Works for me. I've seen it work for all kinds of other people too. So it just makes sense for me to not try to sell a General Motors car when I'm working for Ford, right? So if I believe in something, I'm going to keep buying it, right? So check it out, AmericanDreamTrading.com. Grab them memberships. Now, again, for those of you who don't have the money, right now, and we understand that's the way we all are, right? I didn't say I had that kind of money laying around either not too long ago. So we do have right now, for those of you watching live today, for anybody that's free, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, as Coach would say, we have a premium membership deal for you. That is our entry-level membership. It's normally $125 a month, or you can buy the lifetime for one payment of $750. Okay, and you never ever have to pay again. That will get you training from 8:45 a.m. in the morning till 4 p.m. in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. Get you the IPOs when they're released. We have a couple people that take care of that for us every morning. Callie does a great job, and James, the backup, helps out with that. They both do a good job making sure our IPO center is up to date. You also have our pre-market setup numbers that we go over before the market opens, that we can set our levels to the upside and the downside to watch for, and not only at the market open, but throughout the day. There's also training materials and videos and documents and more in there. And also, of course, you have the Discord that goes along with that. You get in the members Discord. So that gives you actually 2 channels of Discords. It gets you the free section plus the membership, right? So here's the deal for you. For everybody listening today, all you have to do is go over to AmericanDreamTrading.com and scroll about halfway down our landing page, and you'll see 2 things there. You'll see a link to our free Discord. You need to snag that up. It's free, totally free. It was free 4 years ago. It was free 3 years ago. It was free 2 years ago. And how much do you think it cost last year? That's right, nothing. It was free last year. And it's free this year, and it'll be free next year and every year after. We don't charge for our Discord. There's no $9.95 subscription fee or anything for our Discord. We don't charge for that stuff, all right? So check that out. Go grab that. You can leave anytime you want. It's a 1 click to leave. So once you sign up for that free Discord, go over back here, go on our membership page. You'll see the premium membership. And here's what we're going to do for you. So AmericanDreamTrading.com. Go ahead. I'll wait on you. Just everybody go to AmericanDreamTrading.com right now. I gotta get something to drink. So while you're doing that, I'm going to get a drink. Hurry up. www.AmericanDreamTrading.com. Go there now while I get a drink. I'll wait. All right, now that you're there, scroll down about halfway, go down there to the membership page, click on that, find the premium membership that's listed here. It'll say premium. What we're going to do for you today is that we will give you access, full access to a premium membership, absolutely free. That means a 0 cost, not a zilch, nothing. Zip. What other words can we say for nothing? All right. Absolutely free. We're going to give you a 2-day free pass. for a premium membership, and it will provide all those things I just outlined earlier. Right. The biggest benefit of that, among other things, even if you don't get around to doing the other things, is you get to be in here on our live Zoom call with us from 8:45 to 4 p.m. Now, that doesn't include the futures membership. This is our premium membership. It's our base membership. But you get the live Zoom call training. You know, if you sign and go in there today for free, just think tomorrow around 8:45-ish, you could ask Coach a question through an open mic if you wanted to. All you got to do is raise your hand, right? So you have access there with Coach also. And the training that we have that goes on after Coach leaves for the day. The other moderators, the other training, the members. You can ask questions all day long. Totally free. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Free premium membership for 2 days. Now, you do have to register with a form of payment, right? Is there a catch? No, there's not really a catch, but you do have to have a method of payment, credit card on file. If you decide that you want to stay with AmericanDreamTrading.com after those 2 days, then your payment method will automatically be billed $125 a month. If you do not want to be a member after those 2 days, anytime before that membership ends, all you have to do is simply cancel and you will not be charged. So it's absolutely free. That is it. We're not selling you a timeshare, so we're not going to try to talk you out of it when you go to leave. Well, if you stay here, we'll do this and that and all this. Now, we're not here to do that. We're not timeshare salesmen. Either you want it or you don't, right? I would assure you, you'll probably be pleasantly surprised when you take advantage of those 2 full days, how much you're going to see inside behind the curtain, right? And even our other memberships have even more to offer. So you can imagine what those would be like. So go grab them 2 free days and then come back here. You know, even if you decide, no, I'm just going to just take the 2 free days. I don't want a paid membership at this time for whatever reason. And quite frankly, I don't care what your reason is, right? There's no catch to it. Come back here and give us feedback. Tell us how you felt about having them 2 free days. Was it good, bad? What is it you didn't like, right? So let us know, honestly, how you felt on that, right? Sound like a good deal? Sounds like a great deal. Get that free Discord also. Moderators, take a look and see how many people have signed up already. I know we had J-Dog earlier signed up. I think he was the last one to sign up. Actually, he signed up he didn't even mess around with the 2 days. He grabbed the premium lifetime membership for $750. He didn't even mess around. So that's good. All right, so those of you that don't want to take advantage of a free membership, would you be so kind to do me a favor? Would you, in your chat box there, can you please give us a straight, honest answer why you don't want to take advantage of the free 2-day trial? Just put that in your put that in the live chat there, whether you're on TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Just kind of so we know, be honest. You ain't gonna hurt our feelings, right? If you don't trust us, put that in there. Say, I don't trust you guys, right? I mean, that's fine. That's a legitimate concern, right? You are just looking at some random dude on the internet, even though I'm here every day, right? Except for last week when I was on vacation. So let us know if you decide not to take advantage of that. Let us know here. We got about 5 minutes left in this broadcast. So anyway, check it out. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Get her now. All right, what did I do here? While I was talking, I tried to exit this trade, but what I ended up doing was doubling my trade. Oh, how did I do that? See, that's why you don't trade while you're talking and distracted, right? So now I'm down $300 because I wasn't paying attention. Wow, watch this, how fast this adds up in losses, right? I got in here, and it's actually going against me. I shorted it, minus 40 contracts, right? All right. Oh, look, Coach says, hey, he's out of here. All right, thank you, Coach. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us today. Everybody say goodbye to Coach over there on our YouTube Live chat. We will see you later, Coach. And as a parting gift, here you go. Thanks for stopping by. Come back when you could stay longer. All right. Okay. Well, I don't see anybody giving any reasons why they wouldn't want to take advantage of that free offer, but if you want to, go ahead and put that in there. Oh, look, I made some money accidentally here. Talking again, this is why you don't trade fake money. Now I'm up $1,500 by accident, right? And I'm just going to get out of this trade and be done with it, just so I can reset all this for tomorrow. So if I'm showing somebody my screen tomorrow, I'll have a clean.
Oops, you did it again.
What did I did it again?
Made that money by accident.
Yeah, $1,700 or whatever that said. Yeah, but I actually doubled my contract instead of closing it out. I was talking when I tried to exit out of it, so I actually added to my holdings instead of closing them out.
I can't say that I've never done that.
You know, and I'm talking. You guys see me talking to you guys, but it's same thing applies in your homes. You don't want to trade distracted. What do you know? The kids running around barking at you and wanting attention and everything, and you look away. Next thing you know, the market reverses on you. Mommy, 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 Jeremy picking on me. He keeps poking me. He's looking at me. He won't stop looking at me. Tell him to stop, mommy. Right? And by that amount of time, you just lost $4,000 because now you're mad at the kid and you're distracted and you turn around and you want them to go away. But yeah, you got to be attentive to their needs because you gave birth to them, right? They're yours. They're your responsibility. So, and that could wreck your account, or it's never trade distracted for whatever reason. Again, I don't use my real account here anyway, so I'm not losing anything, but I still try to treat it as a real account. I don't want to get into that kind of bad habit. All right, you got a couple minutes left over there. Go get that free premium membership, and we'll see you in the live Zoom tomorrow. If you do sign up for it after the fact today, hey, when you come into our live Zoom at 8:45 tomorrow for the premium members, stop and say hi. Say, hey, I signed up yesterday. I'm here. And we'll see you at 8:45 in the morning. We are live here at AmericanDreamTrading.com 3 times daily. Coach is live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. daily, Monday through Friday. I'm live here with the Futures Education and Trading Program from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time daily. And today, starting at 5 p.m. over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Our lovely host, Dawn, will be over there, along with Vegan Knowledge, possibly. She might even make an appearance, right? Among other special guests, with what we call the aftermarket show. And that's exactly what it is. The overall market is closed for the day. And you get over there, they'll discuss trades, do things related to the stock market. They'll answer your questions. It's an even better show here than this because you can actually join the panel live with an open microphone and a camera if you so choose. And if you don't, you can just type your comments and questions in the chat box there also. So check that out. Don, do we have a theme for today by any chance? If you're there on the aftermarket show tonight at 5. I don't know if she's there on her microphone or not. She's logged in. There she is.
What was that?
Do you have a theme for today's show by any chance yet?
Yeah, Diamond Glitch.
Diamond Glitch. Woo-hoo. We're going to be talking about giving that thing away for $5,000 again.
Yes, we are.
Ooh, Coach, he's going to be out a lot of money, ain't he? Hey, take advantage of it. $5,000. There you go. Get over there and talk about it. You got any questions over there? Don will be able to answer them for you again at 5 p.m. over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Thank you all for being here today. Make sure that you leave positive, lasting memories with whoever you come in contact with because you really don't know what's behind that smile of the person you're talking to. So try to make it a positive one. We are here 3 times daily, like I said earlier. Thank you for being here. We will see you the same time, same bat channel tomorrow. Glad you could be here, and we will see you tomorrow. Adios. Goodbye.
See you, Mark. Thank you.
Have a good night, everyone.